Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good... Into the box now, number 23. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Shuck is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Striding in once again, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Feliz scoops it up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, things are happening now. All he wanted to do was move that runner from second to third, and he gets a base hit. So now they're sitting first and third, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Into the box, Robert Oswaldo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Robert Oswaldo.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt.
Digging in once again, number 23. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's put on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
There he goes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Shuck on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Digging in to try it again, number 23. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Kevin Valdez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because their numbers are struggling against him.
HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, they've been playing great. I mean, this is a hot club, and here they are in the bottom of the first inning. They already find themselves up 4-0. They just got to continue to execute. This is a good team.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Hernandez, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with that, here's a glance at the starting line. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Boyd Marquez.
Boyd Marquez.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Now batting, Jim Stinson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Stinson.
0-1, here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Roberson is right there as he takes it for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. So 2 runs. Ready once again, number 23. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Settling in now, number 23. He was a double play victim last time around. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. Ready for another shot now, Jim Stinson.
The left fielder, number 24, Jim Stinson.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Well, for such a young hitter, that was a nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Iswaldo. He's 2 for 3 thus far. The throw from his knees. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Lookouts get the win after banging out 16 total. Welcome MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. So stepping in, number 23. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Munoz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready for another chance. Jesus Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hernandez.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now at the plate, Colt Moran comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Colt Moran.
Beautiful diving stop. He gathers the throw. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make.
At the plate, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 23.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Munoz looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake.
Digging in, number 23. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Digging in, Pablo Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Sanchez.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to left. Shuck is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in, Gustavo Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Digging in now, Greg Rose. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Rose.
Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Number 23 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Drilled on the ground to short. No problem here, 1 away. 4-0 the score tonight. Frank Garce earns his 6th winning decision in this one. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today.
Batting third baseman, number 23.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the 1st here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ready now, Jim Stinson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score. Leading off the inning, number 23. And they'll need him to get something going here.
23.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Roberson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley. Coming to the plate now, number 23. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now in the box, number 23. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag. Standing in, Greg Rose. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there.
Stepping up now, number 23. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that's in there. Base hit. Bean rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Danny Fournier claims the win out of the pen, his first. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Biloxi. Mariano Casto has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 7th inning, giving his team a chance to stay close and have a chance to win this ball game. He got a no decision, but he's in a nice groove right now, and we'll see if he's able to bring that groove into this game as well.
Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though. And
the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. At the plate, number 23. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. At the plate, number 23. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. Striding in, number 23. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Marquez from the outfield grass. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Alex Wimmers with his 4th win this season. Tom Bell earns the save out of the bullpen.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. They consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change. The player accepts the move, but makes his long-term positional goals clear.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steve Mesa, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
So coming to the plate, number 23. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody. Fly ball out toward right field. Carmona is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ready for another chance? Number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 23.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Melendez is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in once again, number 23. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 23. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I'm a little surprised right now. He finds himself down 0-2, but he has been extremely hot. But the surprise is they're coming after him, even on this hot streak.
Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Carmona. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up.
Ready once again, Aldo Carmona, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a liner, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Steve Mesa earns win number 4 on the season. Kevin Valdez struck out 10 in the losing effort. William Sasaki earns the save out of the bullpen.
6 hits.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Stepping up to the plate, number 23. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ito has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Gustavo Baez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Sanchez is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1. Digging in to try it again. Greg Prater.
7. Shortstop.
He's set. Now
Greg
the pitch.
Prater.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Up next will be Michael Reed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And the visiting club leads it 3-1. Striding in, Aldo Carmona.
Tennessee. Right fielder.
Into the windup.
Aldo
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Prater will stay with up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Number 23. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Mark Burrows. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Mark Burrows.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left, and the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2. So digging in now, number 23. He was a double play victim last time around. pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home. Digging in once again, Victor Francisco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, number 23. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. And he hit it hard. When a guy hits a ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Left fielder, Fernando Rodriguez.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. So striding forward now, number 23. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Carmona in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. 12-6 the final tally here. Biloxi wrap out 19 hits. Danny Fournier gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Billy Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Biloxi Shuckers. So stepping in, number 23. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Digging in the switch hitter, Morgan Street. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confusion here with 2 men on the.
The batter, number 23.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Reed rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score, the runner from second. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now batting, Steve Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. On the ground to third. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is.
Now at the plate, Leonardo Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Blanco.
Grounded to third. No problem here, 1 away. Now in the box, Jonathan Dietz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jonathan Dietz.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Garcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game. Ready for another shot now. Enrique Molina. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, number 23. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready now, number 23. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, and he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away.
Now batting
at the plate, Morgan Street. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground to the right side. It's dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him. Now at the plate, Leonardo Blanco.
Catcher, Leonardo.
Into the windup.
Blanco.
Here comes the 0-1. Throw gets him at first, and even the East German. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Rodney Poole claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. So striding in, number 23. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Diaz ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from striding in once again, number 23. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 0-2. Smoke toward third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, number 23. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. To short, hit hard. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. Ready once again, number 23. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And that's in there. Base hit. Bean is digging for home. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Here now, our final
Yeah, no
score.
question. He was.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show.
Batting third, designated hitter, number 23.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Pablo Sanchez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now the 0-1. Runners off for second. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Morgan Street.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Fastball right back to the mound. And the flip will get him at first. And oh boy, a missed opportunity there as both runners are forced to hold. And there are 2 away now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. Leading off the inning, number 23, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He's running again. Taken for strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready for another chance. Morgan Street. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Street.
Ready on 1 and 2. And now the runner's trying for third. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it and got the base hit. Man, great.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 23. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 23. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in, Pablo Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Step on the bag for 1. The throw will go to third. Digging in once again, Morgan Street. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Street.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Ready for another shot now. Gustavo Baez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to pop.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on it. Now at the plate, number 23. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Coming to the plate now, number 23. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Squared that one up just a little late. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Striding into the box, Pablo Sanchez. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And the runner's breaking for third. Lifted the other way to left center. Eller sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Striding in, number 23. A base hit in his first trip. Hits this one hard the other way. Mesa is there on to first, and there were 2 down. Now in the box, number 23. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Diaz shading to his right. And the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So digging in now, number 23. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Eller moves over. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, number 23. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Standing in, Pablo Sanchez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, I like the play right there. Hit and run, not bunting him, but hit and run. You advance the runner to third base. Now you got the winning run at third. Let's see if they can get him home now.
Third baseman, Morgan Street.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense. Stepping into the box, number 23. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. This ball will be chopped foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Andrew Bailey gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Pablo Marte records the save, his 14th. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good match. Standing in, number 23. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Number 23.
First pitch on its way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball.
At the plate, number 23. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Runner goes for third. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Leading off the inning, number 23. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 23.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Now to the plate, Jim Stinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Taken for strike 3. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Stepping in, number 23. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Into the box now, number 23. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Price is on his way home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all.
So striding forward now, number 23, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continue. Now at the plate, number 23. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Well, this guy's having a pretty good season. That's a nice line drive. Look, Double-A. We see a lot of guys jump from Double-A to the big leagues. This is where you become a true prospect.
Ready now, Jim Stinson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Runner goes for second, right side. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. We've played an inning, still. Digging in, number 23, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hard hit ball to short. Gomez comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding forward now, number 23. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Eller has it in his tracks. 2 down. Digging in once again, number 23. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Price rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has 7-1, the final score in tonight's. Gustavo Armas earns win number 4 on the season. Mariano.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.